Hi everybody and welcome to another Infinity Nikki video. Today, finally, on time, and I will do the second part of the quest. I'm not sure how much is like left of it, but we're gonna do that. And if it's like too short, maybe go ahead and do some more stuff since I haven't done much actually the past few days. And I've seen though that there is still time. There's like 16 days left, so might as well. I need to make sure that I'm in the correct area. Go go to the Dawn First Slide Preparation area to gather information. Is this where I am? And yeah, I think so. I also have the glasses now. I mean, okay, they're gonna be too much, but for the picture I did for the thumbnail, it was cute, so whatever.
Who would do this to the Silvergale Reef? This isn't just a stain on the world of detergent. It is a disgrace to the entire abandoned district.
Rich sister.
Hold on. Slow down, Alan. Why are you so fired up?
Careful, buddy. You're so puffed up, you might float away.
Miss Nikki and Mr. Momo, I didn't expect you to catch me in such a ruffled state. This is infuriating. Someone really messed up the crates. Give me a break. Who in their right mind leaves Silvergale reeds lying around? Back in the day, if I so much as bumped into one, I'd have to recite 3 of the Silvergale's verses by heart on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Calm down, Alan. Just tell us where the crates go. We'll help you sort them out.
Really? Oh, over by the Silvergale. Thank you both very much. Someone must have switched the detergent crates with the Silvergale wreath crates. I just finished sorting the detergents. Oh, but those other crates still need to be moved. Would you mind moving these crates back and saving me from this massive heartache?
Sure. Sure, honey. These are the massive ones. Where am I supposed to move it? To help restore the preparation area, moving the boxes back to shower cup. Where the fuck is... where... Is this here? It doesn't really tell me. Or what? Like... My dump. Help restore the preparation area, moving the boxes back to shower cup. Where is shower cup? Is it shower cup? Let's see. Ah, I have no idea. Just gonna take them both there and see. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I guess that's it.
Yes, perfect! Thank you so much, Nikki. You're the strongest, smartest, most...
Wait, Alan. Actually, I need to ask you something. The Poison Dawn's first light detergent. Did Jenny's team find anything?
Yikes! I almost forgot. That's on me. I got so fired up, my bag nearly popped. But yes, it turns out the Saboteur mixed up Super Duper Palmed, One Breath Bliss, and One Wash Fresh. It was a total disaster.
Whoa. Whenever we start talking formulas, my head starts spinning. Super duper palmed. Wasn't Palmy talking about that stuff?
Here, I just finished updating the usage chart. Take a look. It should make more sense. The colors are just for identification, not the actual detergent color. Don't sue me, all right?
So red alone is okay. Red and yellow makes you happy. Red and blue makes you sad. And everything together you die. Okay. Anyways.
The red label means that it's super duper palmed. You have heard of that stuff, right? It doesn't have any scent of its own, but it's able to supercharge other detergents. The yellow one there is called One Breath Bliss, which can be used to make super scented Pommed. It's not a dangerous detergent. The smell is just impossible to cover up.
We've definitely seen that one.
Oh, and the blue one? That one's One Wash Fresh. It's used to make super clean Pommed. It can fade fabrics and wear them out if it's used too much.
Okay.
Now, if you blend all three together, you get a cocktail that doesn't clean, doesn't freshen, just wrecks PCs.
Crazy.
It, causes severe hallucinations, so it's called totally not pumped.
Yup, I just checked the inventory, and several bottles of Super Duper Pommed were emptied out. And the amount missing matches the dose used.
They used what was already here. Nothing from the outside. Catching this culprit just got even harder.
Tell me about it. At first, I just figured that some brand new, barely trained worker had just messed up the crates. But I looked into it, and the shift logs were clean. That's when I realized someone did this on purpose. The thing is, we've warned people not to mix the three, loudly, repeatedly. Who overheard us and chose to poison people? We still don't know.
Wait, the work log wasn't messed up by the workers. Oh, I just realized. One more thing's out of place.
What is that?
It's the crates. Alan, do we have work log records for the crates being put back in place?
No, we don't. But even the clumsiest PC wouldn't misplace the Silvergale wreath. It's a long-standing tradition in the abandoned district. Even PCs who don't work at Ripple Estate still show respect for the Silvergale.
Oh.
Right, unless it's an outsider.
Oh, you mean that only a PC who doesn't believe in the Silvergale wouldn't have noticed the wreath was totally misplaced?
Exactly. If that's true, then the one who tampered with the batch is more likely a guest from Sichia.
Wait, those guys? They are so annoying.
The outsiders are to
Four
be
guests arrived here
blamed.
from Sichia. So, do we have to check them one by one?
Mm-hmm.
Nikki, and there's been a development. I think you should know.
Hey, this feels pretty familiar.
True.
Colleen and I found a new guest unconscious in the raw material fermentation zone. He told us that he had run into a suspicious PC.
The super duper pumped formula. Go to the Dawn First Light preparation area to gather information. But I am here. Hmm? Is it like downstairs? It's like down. Oh, bitch. Nope, it is up. But maybe it was glitched and I have to teleport again.
Pommy, what happened here?
A guest was just attacked. They were knocked out near a big wooden barrel by the raw material fermentation zone. On the day that Dawn's First Light detergent was poisoned, even after everyone slowly started to recover, Colleen was still a bit dizzy, but she insisted on doing the nightly tour as usual. She asked if I could accompany her. I was worried about her, so I agreed to go along. When we got near that area late at night, she suddenly asked, "Do your employees always come here to rest?" It was only then that I finally saw what was peeking out from the edge of the barrel. A button foot and a white glove.
Uh-huh.
I leaned in closer. That's no lazy employee, I thought. That's definitely a knocked out PC.
Good thing you passed by in time. How's the PC that was attacked? Where are they now?
We took him to get patched up. Colleen often takes care of guests who pass out in the bar, so I left the injured PC in her care and rushed to find you.
Aw.
He's woken up now, and he said he's a talent scout from Sichia. He's probably the kind who hunts for big stars like Madame Julie. Ugh, all these poisonings and attacks. It's such a headache. Detective Nikki, only you and your sharp deductions can catch the culprit. Please, we're counting on you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, we won't.
The guest is also from Sichia. He arrived just before dawn yesterday, but he got lost while looking for a staff member to register. He said he only remembered asking for directions from a PC covered in patches. Then, all of a sudden, he just blacked out.
I have to take that other outfit. Just in case I will need it. This one, gliding. Wait, save. Doesn't do shit though, but it does help me. I thought I had a better gliding outfit. I definitely do, but whatever.
Ugh, that was brutal.
Is it really that painful?
This is unbearable. The gaps in the fabric were packed with dirt, and each of the threads reeked of dust. I was able to wash my hands, but I just touched my portable detergent bottle.
It's just dirt. It won't kill you.
If you still have the energy to worry about washing your hands, I'd say you're recovering well.
Benny, this is Nikki, and her little yellow friend down there is Momo. They're very trustworthy. Whatever happened, you can tell them.
Hi, Benny. Don't worry. We'll catch the attacker for you. How are you feeling? Wait, are those...
They're old wounds.
When I pulled him out of the barrel, his threads were standing on end from fright. The gash was so massive, I figured another piece he had... Fortunately, another piece he just knocked into him pretty hard. No major injuries. He was out for a long time, but thanks to the Ribble Estate stitching skills, he's fine now.
I'm glad it wasn't serious. Benny...
She looks a bit ridiculous, I know.
How can I forget that?
It's fine.
I arrived in the abandoned district just past midnight and missed the choo-choo train. But I'd visited long ago, so I knew I could float from Golden Fields straight to Ripple Estate. I was doing that, but then I lost my way. It's been a while, and the stone trees changed so much. After I wandered around for a bit, I spotted someone and went to ask for directions.
Did you see their face clearly?
Just one glance was enough. They wore a dark green hat, had a pocket watch, and most terrifying of all, they were covered in irregular patches. When they noticed me, they charged straight at me. Next thing I knew, I woke up here.
The day Benny mentioned was exactly the same day as when the Dawn's First Light detergent was poisoned.
Right. While on my usual rounds that night, I saw a buttonfoot and a glove sticking out of a barrel. That must have been him.
You really like midnight strolls, don't you? Why didn't you report what you saw?
I figured it was just a Ripple Estate PC taking a nap. Running a detergent bar, I see guests lying around all the time. I don't have the luxury to fuss over each and every one. Who could have known they'd been unconscious there all day?
That makes the mysterious Patchy PC look like a pretty suspicious character. Colleen, Pommy, have you seen this PC around?
Of course not. A PC covered in patches. That only really happens in Sichia's ghost stories.
I've been patrolling lately. I haven't seen any PC that scary. But I did ask Wendy. She confirmed to me that Benny had arrived in the abandoned district that evening. She also informed me that later on, she saw a strange-looking PC dart past. She couldn't stop them.
A new attack? A new suspect? Looks like we've got another mystery to solve. Let's check out the place where Benny was attacked. We might find some clues pointing to that Patchy PC. Let's also check the scene of the missing suitcase. The PCs should be up by now. We can ask them what they saw.
There's been a murder. There's been a murder. Benny attack scene and the missing suitcase scene are both worth checking. Detective Nikki, pick one and we'll head out right away. The scene where Benny was attacked. Maybe we should first check where Mr. Benny was attacked, blah blah blah. Sure. Didn't make it. I didn't make it, unfortunately. So where are we supposed to go? Is that far away? It's not that far away. Yeah, there's a shield of Wimsters around here, which I didn't pick up. Unfortunate. Are they having a bath? This is so freaking cute. Or those their beds. So freaking cute. Oh.
This place is far from the Ripple Estate's main boulevard. Seems like Benny really did get lost. Look at these wood chips. They look like they fell here recently, and there are a bunch of loose threads caught on them.
Huh. It seems like a PC crashed into that cracked barrel over there, and they knocked off the rotten planks in the process.
Okay.
Nikki, let's check the ground nearby for more wood chips.
Wood chips. What? A chesticle.
A pair of scissors. The attacker must have dropped these.
Scissors, torn fabric, a patched up PC. Ugh, just picturing it is giving me goosebumps.
Anyways. Scissors. There's been a murder. Okay.
But Momo, don't you think there's something odd about this schedule?
What?
Oh yeah! Benny is taking baths way too often. He's gonna scrub his fabric thin.
Right? Last time I saw him, he was cleaning himself too. He's always carrying detergent. But what really catches my attention is that Benny keeps scouting for new talent, yet never schedules meetings with companies or makes time to give them resources.
So then, could it be that he doesn't have a single signed artist?
He's a fraud.
I think so too. Benny's career seems not to be going very well.
Crazy.
At night, time flies by so much.
Okay.
The materials in the fermentation zone have been normal lately, and Alan's analysis confirms it. So the Dawn's first light incident likely didn't start here.
Yeah, let's go get the chesticle. Chesticles. We are chesticles. I can't believe it. Can't craft it. I can't. This is why I don't go around Target T to find chests, because when I find them, I'm always like, yeah, something I haven't done.
Poor Benny.
Wooden stick. Was cute.
His career's a mess. He came all the way to the Ripple Estate soiree seeking opportunity, and then while just asking for directions, he almost lost his life to a suspicious PC.
Why my MS is on
And we've got more leads
200?
now.
I can't believe it.
Momo, we should
Anyways.
Benny reported that he had no external injuries, and the trail of wood chips leads away from the main boulevard. Which means these wood chips weren't from the attack on Benny. They were left behind by the Patchy PC as they escaped.
Track the Mysterio Patchy PC. Yes. Okay.
Who's that?
Mommy, sing something else. Looking for scraps of cloth. What a lovely piece I found. Oh, there. Don't cry, little one.
Who's crying?
No, don't! Help me, Mommy! Save me!
Oh,
What the heck are you? Creature creeping around. You better watch out for my claws.
What is happening?
So this is the work you're talking about? No, it's all right. Those are plenty.
she
of
lost
trust
it.
me.
Were you the one who attacked Benny? Are you working for someone?
Thread Star! Chase! No, don't let him get away!
Hey, wait!
Wow, she's already gone.
A hat, a pocket watch, and then she also had all those patches covering over half her body. She definitely has to be the PC who attacked Benny. But then, she also said something so strange. I couldn't make heads or tails of any of it.
Exactly. She's rambling complete nonsense. Talking and talking without making a bit of sense. Wait a second. Nikki, look over there. I think she just dropped something.
Let me see.
Her diary.
Serial PC trafficking case? This thread star looks so familiar. Oh, I saw it in Tommy's newspaper too. It really is the same company. When Cersei passed away, they were really famous, a hot name in stage costume rentals.
But the clothes they rented out were actually made from PCs.
Oof, crazy.
That's so cruel. How could such an evil company exist?
Luckily, the Kingdom Guards uncovered their plot. Without Operation Starstrike, who knows how many more PCs may have suffered. But looking at the rest of the headlines, that was all during the days of Prosperville, a case from centuries ago. Why would that patchy PC still carry this around? She also shouted Threadstar a moment ago.
Every square inch of her body is covered in all kinds of patches. Does that mean... Whoa! Nikki! Wait a second. Could she actually be part of that evil organization?
Don't worry, Momo. At least she didn't attack us. She just ran off. Too bad we couldn't catch up to her and question her face to face.
Nikki, let's go to the scene of the missing suitcase first and see if we can find any other clues.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I didn't have to. Oh, inspiration. More inspiration.
Here's a crack. But it's so narrow, even a PC probably couldn't get in.
Honestly, I came for the inspiration and landed where I'm supposed to exactly. So I have to investigate this place here. Okay.
A few detergent bottles all lined up. This is... Looks like the door was pried open. While everyone else was trapped in the hallucination, the thief must have opened it and stolen the suitcase full of scraps. Such a meticulous shift schedule. Totally Granny Rags and Jenny's style. All the important checks and confirmations are supervised by the two of them, so it's unlikely anything went wrong.
Looks like if the shifts had been normal, the thief wouldn't have had any chance to steal the suitcase.
So that's why they spiked the Dawn's first light, taking advantage of everyone's hallucinations to steal. This thief must be very cautious. Seems like there aren't any other clues at the scene. Momo, let's ask nearby witnesses. Maybe they saw something.
Bell bottom, bell
Oh,
front.
Silver Gale, I've made a disaster! I worked so hard to stack the crates all neat and stylish. Now it's all ruined. I don't know how to fix this now. It's such a mess.
Hello, Belford. Did something strange happen over here?
No, nothing strange happened. Except me. I was a strange one. When I got poisoned, I completely messed up the cargo. And of course I was transporting the trendiest super-duper potent detergent. Oh, if only I hadn't thought this Dawn's First Light detergent was the trendiest thing.
Anyways.
But I was striking a pose on a catapult.
Well, hallucinations can...
There's...
Mm,
Was it... Momo.
we love this for you. Rengaran ripples. Wow, I didn't even know that I collect this shit from the... Okay, I got it. Ah, it's 3. So you collect this shit from...
So frustrating! Not enough fruit juice, and I lost my rhythm.
Calm down.
Anyways, yeah, we love that for you.
But
To make...
don't...
It kept... Is it...
I've...
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that the information that they're saying I have to use somehow and I have to remember them, but honestly, YOLO. Who am I supposed to talk to? Uh-huh. You're hiding? Wait. Where the fuck is he? Why is he up there?
I can't believe it. I would never take that fabric, even if it was for the greatest experiment the world has ever seen. Once I give my statement, I'm going straight back to the lab to check on my beautiful fabric.
Hello, Gordon. We really appreciate you offering to help us with the missing suitcase investigation.
Of course I'll cooperate. That was just any old ordinary fabric. I can't believe that thief didn't leave a single scrap behind.
As the cloth inspector, did you check the scraps? Find anything unusual?
Those scraps were nearly full to the brim with whim. But there is
Anyways.
no... I...
Sit.
Nothing. Wait. They...
And the barrel home is...
So, Leo,
Thank you.
Nikki, let's report both of these scenes to Jenny first. Maybe we can look at all the facts and figure out a new lead together.
We're fucked. It's a pussy. Where's Jenny? She's even more up. So where would that be? I teleported here. Is it like barrel home? Should be. Should be. Jenny, Jenny, where are you?
The Dawn's first light prep area, the site of Benny's attack, the missing suitcase scene, we finally investigated them all. Wow, I am exhausted. Does it always take this much hard work just to uncover the truth and solve a case?
Well, Momo, now you know. Being a detective isn't easy after all, huh?
Thank you. Once this is all over, I'll tell everyone in the estate about the heroic deeds of our two great detectives. And the estate's resources are always open for you to use.
Hey, me bitch. Oopsie.
Of course, Jenny. Anytime. We really want to catch the suitcase thief, too. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. We uncovered plenty of clues. Let me think. Let's start from here. Though the method of the poisoning was clever, and doesn't directly pinpoint the culprit, it does still have one tiny flaw.
The misplaced crates!
Right! Every PC in the abandoned district holds the Silvergale in high regard. According to Alan, no one would dare put the Silvergale wreath in the wrong place.
Yeah, even if they're not estate staff, no one would casually break the abandoned district's traditions or disrespect the Silvergale.
So it's just like we suspected. The outsiders from Sichia are the more likely suspects.
Right now, there are half a dozen guests at the estate who come from Sichia. You two must know about them already. Our suspects must be among those 6.
Apart from those things... That patchy PC is definitely suspicious. But apart from Benny's testimony, we don't have any solid evidence against her yet.
And she's so skilled, we haven't even been able to catch her for questioning yet. Also, we couldn't understand what she said. Interrogating her could be pointless.
True, but her skills actually make me less suspicious of her. If she were the thief, couldn't she have knocked out the guards and taken the suitcase right then?
That's right. If she was so strong that even Miss Nikki couldn't handle her, ordinary PCs from the estate wouldn't have stood a chance.
Causing large-scale chaos with poison would be unnecessary then. Still, this is all just speculation, not proof. So we should still keep her on our suspect list. Apart from those things... The suitcase was the thief's real target, so the missing suitcase is the key event. Based on the shift schedule we saw, the thief acted during the chaos caused by the poisoning. We questioned several witnesses at the scene. No one saw anyone suspicious, meaning the thief only had the chance during that short time when they were all hallucinating.
Yes, and by the time Miss Nikki finished questioning Tommy, the theft was already over. By then, Granny Rags had already noticed that the suitcase was missing.
That short time frame helps us rule out a few of our suspects, like Tommy and Colleen.
Oh, they were tangled up with each other earlier. Nikki and I interrogated one of them, and Pommy took the other away. It couldn't have been them.
Exactly. Also, according to Gordon's testimony, Leora was poisoned on the other side of the Ripple estate, so she's off the suspect list for now. And as for Benny, judging by the state Colleen and Pommy found him in, he was unconscious all along and couldn't have done it.
Well, you're right.
Yeah, I have
This
no
really narrows
idea
down the
who
suspect.
could it be in.
This means
I
that
have no
only Mr.
idea
Leon
what is
and the
going on.
mysterious Patchy PC had the opportunity to commit the crime.
Well then,
Damn
as Miss
it.
Nikki, I mean Detective Nikki,
Damn
thinks
it.
the Patchy PC is less suspicious, I'll represent Ripple Estate and invite Mr. Leon for a talk.
Is it finally time to nab the bad guy? Count me in!
Not yet, Momo. Jenny, these are just preliminary deductions. If we rush to arrest Mr. Leon now, we might alert the culprit, or worse, harm an innocent PC. I think Momo and I should have a little chat with him first. He might slip up in the conversation and say something that matches the suspect that witnesses saw in their hallucinations.
Okay. Ask Mr. Leon. Oh, Mr. Leon, where are you? Oh, Mr. Leon.
So that's it. You all want to erase this misunderstood, imperfect, ugly me. But from this moment on, my art is no longer an act. It is existence itself.
Excuse us, Mr. Leon. Could we ask you a few questions?
An interview? I oblige.
You could call it that. We just want to ask what you were doing when all the PCs were poisoned.
Normally, I'd be by the window, watching the sunset. The break of day. You see, an artist's mind will always paint in a few more details that extend beyond reality.
She's guilty.
Didn't you get a bottle of Dawn's First Light? Let me smell! Let me smell!
Oh, goodness. Wait. I remember now. I went to get my bottle of detergent, then headed back to the barrel home to meditate, and to draw myself a bath. After all, I'm a seasoned artist from Sicia who once shared the stage with Juliet and Circe. I must stay elegant at all times.
Crazy.
In that case, you must have fallen into hallucinations too. Oh, if you don't mind, what did you see?
That has nothing to do with the case, does it? I was alone the whole time. I saw nothing.
All right. Please rest up, Mr. Leon. We'll go ask the others.
That's
Wait,
suspicious.
those were just hallucinations. Nothing worth asking about, right?
Oh, but Pommy was awake at the time. Gordon has been deep in his research for many years, so he might have ways to stay alert.
Yeah, you're right. We'll be sure to ask every single one of them, and we'll question a second time, just to be sure.
Hold on! If I'm honest, that wasn't the truth. After washing myself using the detergent, I went to the suitcase storage area.
That's suspicious.
What for? Don't tell me you were up to something shady.
An artist's inspiration is not a dirty trick. I only went there to drown myself with sorrow after losing Julie, to give myself space to feel.
Oh,
As the scent of detergent lingered, I used those new sensations to reimagine the climactic scene of Act 7.
Mr. Leon, could you recreate the scene for us? Your art could really help our investigation.
Oh, but of course! I see the twinkle of true artist.
Oh, Nikki, now you've.
have to photograph him upside down. What the fuck? Okay, sure. Okay. Ask Mr. Lee.
You'd rather embrace a perfect lie than accept the raw truth I bring? Well,
What a performance! He's so full of conviction.
I feel nothing.
And very helpful to our investigation. Looks like your shadow is an upside-down PC, just like the witnesses said.
what? Who dares desecrate my art? Attempted murder upon the artistic spirit! Was it that lady guarding the suitcase? Or that clumsy little rascal hauling all those bottles and jars? Could it?
Whoa!
But
Of course. Beside that,
I'm bored.
I saw.
So,
Come on.
Nikki, when we talked to Gordon earlier, didn't he tell us that he saw Leora near the barrel home? So who's lying here?
I have no idea. These guys lying.
Mr. Leon. He wanted to throw himself onto Madame Julie's suitcase in mourning. Maybe he was making another attempt.
Maybe it's the other guy though.
Witnesses talked about him in their testimony. He sounded poisoned, and with his hallucinations, he probably couldn't have stolen a suitcase, right?
Good point. Then maybe... it's Gordon who's lying. Also present at the scene back then were Squeaky and Belford. Belford mentioned earlier that he saw 2 red suns and a big orange sun in his hallucination. If that's referring to Leora's red glasses and her bright orange hair, it all makes sense.
Right. But then, why would that experiment-obsessed guy give Leora a false alibi? He doesn't even know her.
Who says he doesn't? Momo, let's follow him and see if anything is out of the ordinary. We just have to be careful not to alert him.
Dun 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 da-da-da.
Cover up evidence.
Oof.
They must be hiding some kind of shared secret.
Da-da-da. Okay. How far is he? Crazy.
He's really trying to avoid the others. Where is he going?
Shh! Nikki, let's follow quietly.
How do I walk in this game? Uh-huh. Dun 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 da-da-da. Da-da-da.
If we could snap a photo of them secretly meeting, we'd have the evidence to confront him. Nikki, don't get too close. We don't want them to catch us.
Okay.
They really do know each other. Once it's daytime, we'll visit Gordon and ask why he lied.
That's suspicious. I saw you.
What are you doing here?
Start questioning.
Gordon, I have a question for you. What exactly are you doing here? Why did you give false testimony for Leora? Tell me, what's your connection to her? And to the missing suitcase?
I don't understand what you're talking about. I would never fake experimental data, and I would never falsify evidence. I examined the fabric seriously, just as Jenny asked me to. They were full of whim, very interesting. Great subjects for experimenting. After I applied the Dawn's First Light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home. You say it was Leora, so then it was her.
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought! Nikki, let's hit him with the evidence! Tear those lies to shreds!
I don't understand what you're talking about. I would never fake experimental data, and I would never falsify evidence.
I have no idea.
What are you showing me this for? If it is nothing important, leave and stop getting in the way of my I don't understand what you're talking about. I examined the fabric seriously, just as Jenny asked me to. They were full of whim, very interesting. Great subjects for experimenting.
So what if I give him this?
What are you showing me this for? If it is nothing I examined the fabric seriously, just as Jenny asked me to. They were full of whim. After I applied the Dawn's First Light
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought!
I don't understand what you're talking about. I would never fake experimental data, and I would never falsify evidence.
Wait.
What are you showing me this for?
Fuck you.
I don't understand what you're talking. I examined the fabric seriously, just as Jenny asked me to. They were After I applied the Dawn's First Light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home. You say it was Leora, so then it was her.
Have no idea.
What are you showing me this for?
I hate
After
you.
I applied the Dawn's First Light.
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought!
I don't understand what you're talking about. I would never fake experimental data, and I would never falsify evidence.
Evidence used for solid cases. Records Belfort memories from the Dawn Sphere. I don't think that's it. Records SusCookie memories from the Dawn case, which were mainly hallucinations within the whatever. I feel like I should use this one at some point. So Gordon is not it. Leon, I think I gave already. I gave the picture too. It has to be one of the upper ones. What about Squeaky?
What are you showing
Oh,
me this for?
okay, so I lost. Wait, let's talk again. Start questioning.
Gordon, I have a question for you. What exactly are you doing here? Why did you give false testimony for Leora? Tell me, what's your connection to her? And to the missing suitcase?
Leora.
I don't understand what you're talking about. I would never fake experimental data, and I would
Present
never falsify evidence.
So, Leora. To have Leoras. Gordon, Leon. Wait. So have the formula. Then this is Squeaky. This is Belfort.
What are you showing me this for? If it is nothing important, I don't understand what you're talking about. I would never fake experimental data. I examined the fabric seriously. After I applied the Dawn's First Light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home. You say it was Leora, so then it was her.
So, picture.
What are you showing me this for? If it is nothing... After I applied the Dawn's First Light detergent, I saw...
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought!
I don't understand. I examined the fabric seriously, just as Jenny asked me to. They were full of whim, very interesting. After I applied the Dawn's First Light detergent, I saw a PC arranging the venue at the Barrel Home. You say it was Leora, so then it was her.
So you know the picture. About Leon.
Is that so? Mr. Leon doesn't seem to agree with that. On that day, he also saw Leora. Except, it was near the scene of the missing suitcase.
What? Could such a coincidence actually occur? This is a disgrace to my experiments.
Before Mr. Leon started hallucinating, he recalled seeing Leora appear there, which is pretty far away from the barrel home that you mentioned earlier. I don't think Leora can split herself in two. She couldn't have been in both places at once. So, who did you actually see? Or maybe you never saw Leora that day at all. Maybe you just wanted to give her a fake alibi.
Why should you believe Leon? He may look crazy, but he's not truly crazy. He just rambles on about meaningless art. No matter what he says, I didn't lie for her. I don't buy data with insignificant trends, and I don't lie for a PC I don't even know.
Wait, Leora.
This should be more than enough to prove that you and Leora do know each other. Who knows how long you've secretly been in contact?
Impossible. The data is flawed. It can't be like this. It can't be!
Stop denying it. Why are you hiding your connection with Leora? Why risk giving her a fake alibi? Why are you disrupting our investigation? You'd better have a convincing explanation. If not, I'll have to hand you and Leora over to Jenny and the others as the prime suspects for the missing suitcase. And for the murder of Madame Julie.
How cool, Chu. Oof, that was tough though, honestly. What's happening now?
Miss Nikki, please don't trouble Gordon anymore.
Leora.
Leora,
You've been here the whole time? Tell us, what do you have up your sleeve?
I apologize for being deceitful earlier. Please allow me to reintroduce myself to you. I am Cersei, one of Juliet's friends.
Then she died.
What? Juliet's close friend back home? The one who died in that accident? That Cersei? Yes, that's who I once was. Miss Nikki, allow me to share a story. One of Sicia from a century ago. It was the time of flowers before the storm, growth before ruin, an age of indulgence where everything was driven by the spotlight. A girl from Prosperville chased her dream of fame, stepping into the dazzling lights. Never expecting that behind the spotlight grew desire and power, just like a Threadstar costume, concealing the sewn-in corpse of another life inside. You discovered what Threadstar was doing back then? That's right. The dazzling facade was ripped away, and I witnessed the awful darkness lurking beneath, so I started my search. Naive, silly, call me what you'd like. I tried to uncover the truth myself, seeking atonement for my time spent in lavish distraction. But you failed. That was Cersei's fate. A wardrobe burned to ashes, and a vague, mysterious accident. Fortunately, there was more. Cersei left behind a Threadstar costume, and a letter she had meant to send to Juliet, all hidden in a secret safe. Hundreds of years later, Leora was born from that legacy. Now in this body, I've reunited with my old friend. Oh, Madame Julie met you in Sicia. That's the good news she wrote about. But what about the bad news? The true evil of Threadstar still has not faded. Julie was nearly assassinated by its remnants, possibly because we knew too much about them. Luckily, we were together this time, so the two of us set a trap. The choo-choo train arrived in the abandoned district, and Julie...
makes her entrance as a box of scraps.
I knew she wasn't dead. Yes.
Madame Julie, you're alive?
Darling, I may be old, but I've still got death beat. I won't go down before we catch Threadstar's remnants and avenge my little Cersei.
Don't get too excited. Don't forget, right now you're Threadstar's biggest target.
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware. They somehow think they still have me cornered, but that's all right with me. Faking my death is bound to turn the tables and smoke them out once and for all.
So, that box of fabric is...
It's my experiment. I'm infusing it with Whim, mimicking PC's fabric. All part of the experiment.
Gordon really is a crazy genius, isn't he? This has all been the performance of a lifetime thanks to his brilliance.
My apologies, Miss Nikki. We didn't want to drag everyone into this plan, so we hid this from you. Gordon's false testimony was meant to divert your investigation away from me.
Well, I also owe you an apology. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just still processing all this. Given how complicated this is, I understand why you kept things secret. Oh, the one who stole the suitcase is very likely a remnant of Threadstar.
Precisely! My dear, you're a remarkably smart girl. You exposing this little scheme isn't a failure for us at all. Don't worry, we're not just sitting around eating bonbons. Gordon is helping develop a reagent to keep tabs on the suitcase, and friends from Prosperville are gathering the materials.
She's so fucking fashionable
The
though.
prelude to a clear day.
She didn't look like that before. She looked like basic bitch when I first challenged her. Now she had a glow up. And still need some time to finish preparing the potion formula, so I have to go up. How do I go up? Wait, maybe I just go like this. Head to the location where region rope materials are prepared to look for Julie. Okay.
The Silver Gale's blessing always prevails.
That sound. Is that Gordon's cousin coming? Hey, why the outfit change? I gotta say, that straw coat actually suits you. You kind of remind me of that famous lady. Oh, right! Like the legendary Madame Julie.
Raggy, take another look. Isn't that Madame Julie herself?
Oh, I'm sorry, little Raggy. I had to disguise myself as Gordon's cousin and stay put if I wanted to hide from Threadstar's hunt. I even kept this from the Volunteer Corps. These problems all started in Sichia, and I didn't want to drag every citizen in the abandoned district into it.
Wow, you hit it so well. I didn't notice a thing. Wait, did you say hunt? And what is Threadstar? And how dare they go after Madame Julie?
Oh, if I couldn't pull off that role, how could I ever claim I was an actress before? The story of the hunt is a long one. Threadstar's been around for hundreds of years. If it hadn't been for Yarny, I wouldn't have suspected they were still active.
Yarny? The same one you mentioned in your journal? The reason you wanted to visit Sichia?
The very same. He would send letters now and then showing me the new detergents he'd learned about over the past few years. But a few months ago, the letters suddenly stopped.
What does Threadstar have to do with... Wait, could Threadstar have taken Yarny?
Yarny had never encountered such ruthless villains before. Being a lone PC, no family or connections, he was an easy target. I ran into Leora at the place Yarny was renting. She was investigating too.
So that's how you two reunited. But why didn't Leora reach out to Madame Julie as soon as she was reborn?
Because little Leora only came into being a few years ago. Threadstar's costumes are all woven with some kind of forbidden power. For centuries, Cersei's wishes have fought tirelessly against the Dark Essence. She reawakened just a few short years ago.
No wonder. Leora's been focused on the kidnapping since her awakening, and only found out then that Threadstar's back.
Yes. No PC understands Threadstar's cruelty better than her.
Okay.
She played... She...
Maybe...
Yeah. It sounds like...
Right.
We've...
Those berries...
Looking more...
The bear...
Collect fresh lamb cheers, collect fresh flight fruits, collect fresh wolf fruits. Okay. Okay.
Oh, wow! Nikki's got Listen, my darling. Only by dancing as a duo with passionate burning souls can we help these shy berries fully...
Okay.
I'm ready. Let's start right now.
Wait, I already forgot how I do that. What am I supposed to do? Uh-huh. Oh, which one is A? Come on, I pressed it. Julie's a bit useless. Like, I'm doing everything. Come on. Yeah. Bravo, bravo. That's considered dancing though.
Goodness! I feel like I'm getting younger with each and every step. Nikki, dancing with you is even more wonderful than that final curtain call back in Sichia.
I know, right?
Look, we successfully pressed some of the Stitchy Splash juice. This should be enough to fuel Gordon's craziness.
Job well done.
Once we've unraveled Threadstar's rotten threads, I'll throw a Ripple Estate soiree.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to go, but I haven't really gotten to know everyone, and I'm all torn and tattered. If I join the Rip...
Dear, there are no strangers at the party, only friends you haven't gotten to know. The whole point of this party is to bring the entire village together. Even that old stubborn Gordon told me the idea was fantastic.
Okay.
Madam Julie is right. You should come. Everyone wants to get to know you. I'll get plenty of dance moves ready. We're all looking forward to dancing with you. Momo and I will bring the Stitchy Splash Juice to Gordon, so he can finish the tracking reagent and catch those Threadstar threads soon. Let's do it. For the best Ripple Estate soiree...
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Deliver that one to Gordon. Hmm.
I did it! Finally! This reagent is a tiny miracle that will make every piece's heart skip a beat!
Gordon, you did such a great job.
All thanks to Julie, who handed me a whole box of bling. The deal is
Gordon, did you agree to help just to attend the Ripple Estate soiree?
No, of course not! If that was the case... Anyway, both deals made Madame Julie really happy. I ended up turning half of those Floragale cloths into the perfect scraps inside that suitcase. Even a top stylist like you was completely fooled by me. All it took was some fresh berries, plenty of spring water, a touch of whim, and just the right amount of crazy.
Crazy.
You're pretty pleased you tricked us, aren't you?
Well, maybe I should apologize to you again? I did...
Gordon, this is great as it is. Momo and I can't wait to try this crazy and brilliant invention.
Perfect. You just have to spray it on suspicious ground and let the wind guide you. It can detect the lingering scent of the One Wash Fresh detergent perfectly, every time.
But I thought one wash...
Nope.
Alright?
You can... Now...
Gordon.
Thank you.
Go to the Golden Fields to meet up with Leora. I want to change my outfit actually. No. I want to change my outfit, be something else. Should be more something else. More. What is that one? Yes, honey. So cute. Das sam si tapkana. If we wear that thing that I unlocked recent, oof, no, can't do that. We can't do that. Oh, that's cute, but we should do a dress. As that, without the jacket. It's a hard life being a stylist. Casual coffee out outfit. Should we? Should. Or maybe this, but I wore this the other day. No, let's do this. Do I have a matching jacket? Or this? That's a glitch. It's fine. She can be fancy. Haley requests your help to obtain a Whimstar. No thanks. Girl, I'm in the middle of something. Don't have like white, more white, you die. Mm. I like the hair now. Bad actually. Oof. Maybe I should do it just the pigtails. I'll be done with it. Oof, crazy. I hate the whole outfit. Okay. I'll just do the pigtails though. No, I hate it. I'll wear something else. Should just do this. I think it's the jacket that I hate. I don't like this. No. Okay. Just fancy now. It's fine. So go to the Golden Fields to meet up with Leora. I should teleport, I guess. Turn around.
According to Gordon's instructions, here's where we can use the reagent. Miss Nikki, let's give it a try.
Okay.
The Centrail really appeared! Amazing!
Gordon's inventions never fail to impress. Following the scent trail, we should be able to find Madame Julie's suitcase.
Help! Help!
Wait,
Calling for help.
there's a
Momo,
box.
we have to hurry.
Yes.
Help! Help! Oh, why does this always happen to me?
He dead.
Stop! Don't hurt him!
It's the
Now
Patchy
then.
Patchy.
Why did you attack Benny? Who are you? If you don't answer, we'll have to treat you as a suspect and detain you.
Chase them. Kidnapping.
Forgot to do her
Kidnapping?
makeup.
What do you know?
Come on.
As if that would work. That's odd.
Ugh, still couldn't catch her.
She wasn't even running fast or
It's
flying,
okay. We
whatever.
have plenty of clues. We just need to keep investigating. Come on, we should go check on Leora.
Wait, I need to do her makeup real quick. I have forgotten. This is full one. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay, will do. Wait, Leora.
Leora, are you okay? I'm fine, really. But maybe the PC who just called for help needs you more. Benny, are you alright?
Just like you saw. Cleaned my fabric and now it's filthy again. I smell like fresh mud all over. This place has smelled the same for hundreds of years. But thank you for saving me.
Can you tell me what just happened? Why is that patchy PC chasing you again?
Because I always ruin her schemes. Like my career isn't miserable enough already. I can't find anything else, but somehow I always run into her. Even just looking at her crazy irregular patches makes me shudder. It's as if all my threads are twisting into knots.
But fabric getting damaged is normal, right? Everyone gets hurt. You even have some stitches on yourself.
That's why I always make sure to cover the tub with bubbles before I get in so I can't see myself. Happy now?
Crazy.
Alright, Benny, back to the case. You told us you caught that patchy PC plotting something?
Exactly. I saw her sneaking around behind that haystack. But before I could get a good look at what she was doing exactly, she rushed straight at me.
Nikki, the scent trail on the suitcase. It's pointing in that direction.
The last time that patchy PC appeared was just before the suitcase was stolen. Now she's here again with the scent trail at Golden Fields. Definitely suspicious. But then again, there's another PC who's always around there too. Benny, might I ask, why did you come to Golden Fields?
You suspect me?
Just a routine question.
Work. I came to look for potential stars here. And to see the endless sea of wheat. But now I'm in no mood for that anymore. I just want to leave the abandoned district as soon as possible. Sitia is noisy, but at least it's safe. May I go now?
No problem. Thank you for your time, Benny. Hope your luck improves. That feels familiar. Leora, what do you think? You've been quiet this whole time.
Oh, crazy.
I'm fine, Nikki. It's just strange. Seeing a familiar PC again after centuries brings back some feelings. A familiar PC? You know Benny? Of course, but he doesn't recognize me now. Actually, I was part of the reason he moved to Golden Fields all those years ago. Never mind that. That's all in the past. For now, let's track down the missing suitcase. Looks like the scent trail is leading the way. Let's follow it.
Let's follow the scent. Wait, okay, this way then.
Madame Julie's suitcase.
On the suitcase.
Looks like the suitcase was hidden somewhere secret. It's completely covered in dirt.
Okay. Eh? Nothing. I turned it everywhere. Do I have to click parts? What? Is there a chance that I missed the whole fucking side?
There's a tear here. Is it a scuff mark? Maybe it was dragged on the ground or rubbed against something rough.
Hmm.
The scraps of cloth are gone. They only left the suitcase. Did they find out we were tracking it?
Okay.
Whether they tried to hide the suitcase or run away with all the scraps. The thief was clearly in a hurry. The suitcase is covered in dirt and has a scuff mark. Madame Julie's gonna feel awful when she hears about all this.
Nikki, how did the thief know we were tracking the suitcase? They just abandoned it and ran off with the scraps. Could it be that Patchy PC?
Yeah, she's the most suspicious at the moment.
She did mysteriously dash off the moment we spotted her. Maybe she came here afterward to get the fabric.
That's possible. But maybe the thief heard the noise from our scuffle. Either way, the thief risked it all to take the scraps. Which means their true target has to be Madame Julie's fabric. What?
Okay. So investigate nearby clues.
This fabric must be from Gordon's experiments, right?
He even left a piece behind. Seems like the thief was really in a rush.
Which means we must be getting close. If we can figure out their next move, we'll catch them for sure.
Okay. The Conan Golden Vision was completed. Perfect harvest awaits.
The last failure. Could it mean their failed attempt to assassinate Madame Julie?
Could be.
Gold.
Okay. Two more.
This looks like Threadstar's ledger. It really was them who stole the suitcase. Let's look around and see if there's anything unusual here. The latest entry says the trades have gone underground. Looks like Threadstar isn't wiped out yet after all. Although their public forces were struck down by the Kingdom Guards, their remnants are still operating in secret, kidnapping more PCs.
Here.
Before. I have no idea. Colleen?
Didn't Colleen mention that name?
No, that PC barely talks. Never heard her mention it.
Right.
Tell me?
Oh,
He said Mr. Simon was targeted by strange people, and then he disappeared. Whoa! Threadstar kidnapped him! Tommy would be so heartbroken!
whether it's unforgivable. Let's keep Mr. Leon rented Threadstar's costumes so many times. I suppose he had no idea those costumes were made from the fabric of other PCs.
Judging by how obsessed he is with art, I bet he didn't even understand what was going on when Threadstar went under.
Okay.
True. But there by the silver... Are you okay? Miss Nikki, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a very obvious patch on me. This purple piece of fabric, right? Wait, Leora, could this piece of fabric be... Yes. Since I woke up in the safe, I could clearly feel it belonged to another PC. It's not part of me. It carries emotions and memories that aren't mine. It belongs to Leah. Only today did I learn her name. But from the moment I woke up, I kept having these dreams. Dreams of a little girl's laugh, a mother's comfort, a son... Yeah, maybe in the... Maybe. All right, Leora. We'll find you once we've...
So one more. Ooh, these animals are rare. Oh, come on. Fuck you. There's one more. Where will it be? Where will it be? Another chest. I found 3 of rare chests in one day. Yes. So what could it be? Uh-huh.
Why are there green trays here? I don't think weed stalks usually get processed here.
Could it be for feeding the birds? Some of my...
So,
Would it?
I don't... There probably aren't any more clues here. But we still don't know where the thief ran off to.
Nikki, Leora's still in the wheat field nearby. Let's go find her.
Oh, come on, I clicked you. Oh, that's cute.
The heavy wheat bows low with grace, counting grains as winds embrace. Oh wind, please look and see the shining stage, tall towers free. Leora, are you feeling better? Thank you for asking, Nikki. I'm okay. I just remembered some things from the past. Some things from Prosperville? I heard you humming The Heavy Wheat Bows Low. Yes, back then I was a cheerful village girl. I made up this little rhyme myself. I used it in As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom, changing the wheat to flowers and grains to seeds. Cersei must have loved running through the waving fields in Prosperville, sitting on haystacks, singing, sleeping with the scent of wheat. Sadly, Miss Nikki, back then, I hadn't yet lost those golden stalks, so I didn't understand how precious they were. I was just tired of my unchanging hometown, dreaming of the big city people talked about. So I stood here often, wearing the outfit I designed. I pretended to be a scarecrow. I called to the wind and birds, hoping to catch news from afar. Like the little sorceress, craving sunny days, but too afraid to face them. A stage wider than any room at home, and spotlights even brighter than the sun. I wanted to see what they truly looked like. By fate's design, as I wore that very outfit, Benny chose me.
Wait, so it was Benny who discovered you. Maybe he isn't unlucky after all.
No wonder Benny returned to Golden Fields this time to scout the next star. He must have recalled Cersei's success back then. Success? Maybe. Back then, Benny was so ambitious, determined to shape the perfect star. He said he'd be my agent, helping me become a great actress and see the bustling world beyond with my own eyes. So I left and never returned. There's nothing wrong with yearning for a distant, glamorous life. I believe that Cersei never meant to leave forever. She just wanted to see another world and explore more possibilities.
Yeah, it was that wicked Threadstar's fault you never came back.
Yes, I don't regret setting out on my journey, but I do regret never knowing which direction to take. Actually, I got tired of entertainment fast. Loud but hollow applauses, suffocating parties. So boring compared to an afternoon lying in the wheat fields. But becoming a star is quite a worthy dream, don't you think so? If I didn't chase that passion, then what else would I pursue? So I never stopped. I understand that. It's like being blown along by the wind, unsure if it's really the direction you want, but by the time you realize it, it's already too late to stop.
I love my jacket glitching with my dress.
Exactly. I uncovered Threadstar's plot and was drawn to this new, unexpected force. Then, I searched for the truth. I died, was reborn, and I began to dream. Dreams of wheat fields, dreams of spotlights.
Anyways,
To go home.
girl.
About me. Small birds chirp away. With stalks of wheat they sway. Oh, birds, help me find.
Yes.
Find the sunrise where I began. Find the last of the crossroads.
It is cute though.
Miss Leora, finding your direction is difficult, and I can't give you an answer right now. I believe that the only way to lay down your burdens and hopefully find your direction is to end all of the tragedy that Threadstar creates. Just like a wild bird, you're only able to fly when you feel the light. Yes, just like a bird. Miss Leora, since that Threadstar thief once fed the birds might know where they ran off to. Maybe the birds do know the way. Miss Nikki, no matter where I end up, I never want Leah's tragedy to happen to anyone ever again. This outfit has the ability to call the birds. Let's give it a try. After all, we must find that thief. My inspiration came from the wheat fields, and it's only within these fields that this outfit is able to access its full power.
Birds fly, winds reply, bring the answer to Momo nearby. The birds said the PC who fed them was very gentle, but always seemed worried, and kept saying that if they couldn't leave, they would hide in the most unexpected place.
Is she gonna walk ever?
Birds fly, winds reply, bring the answer to Momo nearby. Wait a sec. This Barasant said it saw that PC dash away. It chased them halfway across the ridge, but still couldn't hold them back. That PC comforted the Barasant, saying they would hide where many PCs gather, and they promised to return with the tastiest grains for them. Birds fly, winds reply, bring the answer to Momo nearby. Wow, the PC talked with the birds about how to hide from predators. They said masking their scent is most important, like hiding in the wheat fields, blending with the fragrance.
Okay.
So the birds saw that thief. They hid in a secret spot where many PCs meet, and they most likely hide within fragrant depths to mask their scent. And it said they would hide in the most unexpected place. I see. Miss Nikki, where do you think that place is? Oh, it's Ripple Estate! They're about to host the Ripple Estate soiree, so it'll be really busy and filled with new detergent scents that could mask their own scent traces. Where do PCs gather with lots of hidden spots? It must be... the Ripple Wine Cellar! Exactly. The most dangerous place might actually be the safest. The thief must think the Ripple Wine Cellar is the spot we'd least expect.
Wow! Impressive, Detective Nikki! Such a clever thief! Without the birds' help, even if we searched everywhere, we'd probably end up at the estate last, and never think to check there.
Thank goodness for good timing. I'll head back to the Ripple Wine Cellar to confirm their whereabouts now.
But the Ripple Wine Cellar is so complex. If only a few of us are going, are we actually going to be able to catch them? Nikki, should we ask Jenny for help?
Momo's right. But Jenny and the others need to focus on keeping order at the Ripple Estate and preventing everyone from panic. Maybe. Great, Leora.
Okay. I need a second. Okay, let's go find the. Let's go find the guilty. Wait, 300 meters? Can I walk it? I can't. Well, I could, but yeah. Better teleport. I'm here, everybody.
The moment is finally here.
Don't worry, Leora. Gordon just reinforced my buttons for me, so I'm feeling super strong.
How's everyone doing? Have all the staff inside of the Ripple wine cellar been evacuated to safety? Yes, it's already been cleared out. They said they saw a PC escape through the side door of the Ripple wine cellar. The layout of that production track is very complex, so we must be extra careful. No time to waste. Leave the pursuit of the Threadstar remnants to me. Nikki, I'm coming with you. You shouldn't face Threadstar's evil alone.
Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, no. I mean to do that. Explore the... I think that was an older, well, dungeon, whatever, instance. Enter the old cellar of Ripple State and hunt down the Threadstar remnants. Okay. I want my best dress for this. Hello? Okay. Hopefully I'm on the right one.
So it's been you all along. Colleen, this time you won't get away.
Colleen. Ah, so it was the silent beach. That's suspicious. So it goes up and down. Wait, confusion. So from here, where am I supposed to go? Okay. I don't wanna die. Was close. I don't wanna die. Is it taking me higher?
Taste my fist!
Hi. I'm a bit fucked, no. Help. No. I'm drowning. I'm too pretty to die. Oh, come on. Give me anything. Like, let's say I come here. What will happen? Wait, okay. Maybe it's not that dangerous. I thought I'm gonna die here, but I'm not. I think I have to go down. Yeah, my dress is glitching with my jacket, but it's fine. It's fashionista. I'm supposed to jump or something. Because we're gonna find out soon enough. Yeah, supposed to jump. Which one is the right way? Here? No. Wait! We caught you.
Colleen, you've got nowhere left to run.
Tell us where the fabric is, or do you want to taste my fist again?
Finally, we've got you. Your Threadstar goons have been so cruel to the PCs. Now it's time for you to pay. Spill it! How did you poison everyone? And how did you steal the suitcase? The entire time the suitcase had been stolen, you were with Tommy and Pommy.
Right! Spill it! How'd you pull it off?
Nikki, we've been tricked. Those rascals actually dared to come after us, and they even injured Julie.
What?
Julie is still alive. No way.
But the suitcase thief is here, so who's going to attack Madame Julie? You've got accomplices, don't you? You're not the only Threadstar remnants hiding throughout the Ripple estate.
Okay.
Please don't panic. Madame Julie's only injured. Let's get back to the village.
As for you and your accomplice, shh. Neither of you are getting away.
Confusion. So it's this beach that she was kind of silent,
Just a
pretending
light
she was
breeze.
cool.
I'm not worried at all.
Okay.
Stitching, endless stitching. If only I'd already perfected the immortal fabric.
Immortal fabric? What a crazy idea. I like it, but I don't think I'll be needing it. This little wound won't leave a single stitch mark.
Julie! Madame Julie, are you all right?
Do not worry, my dear. If you ask where I was hurting the most, I would have to say not being able to use the strongest detergent for a while was truly heartbreaking.
You always make it sound so easy. What exactly happened? Who did this?
I'd have to say I was pretty lucky, if it weren't for my friend over there.
Ah, it's that girl. That's just crazy.
Her again. Madame Julie, are you saying that she attacked you?
She saved my life, dear.
She has a ring, now I noticed.
Earlier, a swarm of S-lings suddenly appeared in the village. Julie said they were after her. She told our leader to protect the others, then drove the S-lings away. Then, there was some sudden commotion that shook the windows open. I quickly floated over and saw Julie injured, with this PC lying beside her.
Even I couldn't see exactly what happened. Luckily, she was fast and agile. She suddenly darted out from nowhere and pushed me out of the way. Thank you very much, my dear friend.
She actually saved Madame Julie. We never even got the chance to speak with her properly. Who is she really? And what is she trying to do? Gordon, is she badly hurt? Can you fix her?
Of course! Thanks to Julie's Floragale cloth.
Nikki, I think she wants to say something.
Chase them!
Hello? What do you mean? Who are you chasing? Don't worry, take your time. You're safe here.
Leah.
Is she Leah?
Leah? Leora. Could it be that she suddenly leapt at you because she sensed Leah's presence? But how would she even know Leah? Could it be...
dreaming child with secrets close.
Todos quebrados.
Wind blows soft on the ridge, sending our sorrows off the bridge.
Nailed it.
Leah.
She seems calmer now. I'll try playing this lullaby on the violin. Hopefully, she can rest peacefully in the music and dream without any pain.
So I have to play the violin. Do I even have it equipped? I think I do. Nailed it.
So much calmer. That's wonderful. Nikki, she's sleeping soundly. Gordon can start examining and repairing her now.
This is just unbelievable. Even I never thought something like this could happen.
What is it? Did you discover something?
This patchy PC. This is utterly mad. I'm still checking, but... Yes, every single piece of fabric on her body comes from the body of a different PC.
That's why she's crazy.
That's just like the Threadstar costumes.
Leora has a patch from Leah, so she has Leah's memories. With all of those patches, this PC...
She must always be dreaming noisy, chaotic dreams, pulled in all directions by countless voices. Sometimes she might suddenly forget who she is, or why she even came here.
No wonder she sometimes seems like a completely different PC. The reason she often talks to herself and struggles to connect with others is that her mind is confused and lost. But why would she do this? Or was she made this way by someone else?
This is so bizarre. I'm afraid we won't figure it out until she wakes up.
And the attack. Only she might have seen the attacker.
Speaking of the attack, that pocket watch she's wearing seems broken. It's stuck at 11:18. Could that be the time of the attack?
That watch stopped long ago. I took it apart while checking. It's full of dust, and the gears are all stuck together.
Then why would she still wear it?
Why, indeed. I'll try removing all her patches so there'll be fewer voices inside her. Then you can talk to her original self without all the noise. This will be such an exciting experiment.
Okay. Return to the clue board at the barrel home and organize the current situation. What would that be?
When we found out Madame Julie faked her death and finally caught the suitcase thief, I thought we'd have this case all wrapped up. I didn't expect another PC would try to assassinate Madame Julie. Luckily, that mysterious patchy PC was there, or things could have gone really wrong.
Yeah. Even though we still don't know who she really is, or why she's doing all this, we definitely owe her our thanks.
To be honest, with everything going on, I'm feeling pretty confused right now. Detective Nikki, do you have any new ideas?
So far, we've solved the missing journal case and uncovered the truth behind the scraps of cloth in the suitcase. Madame Julie and Leora worked together to fake her death. But so many cases remain unsolved. We never managed to catch who poisoned the Dawn's first light detergent. But now the evidence might be pointing to Colleen being the culprit.
Mm-hmm.
She's the owner of the detergent bar, right? Hasn't she been researching the detergent industry at the Ripple Estate? She probably figured out the secret formula for Super Duper Palmed a while ago with all that digging.
And since she knows more about detergents than most PCs, this poisoning method wouldn't be hard for her. And there's more. We tracked the suitcase and ended up at Colleen, but she didn't actually steal the suitcase. The real thief is probably an accomplice of hers who's still hiding in the shadows.
Look at her, with that top hat and bow tie. I thought she was just a cold but decent PC. Turns out she's a major troublemaker.
Luckily, with Gordon's reagent and help from Leora and Raggy, we managed to trap her. Otherwise, she would have run off with the suitcase into the abandoned district. Why is she so desperate to move the fabric inside? What's her goal? And there's more. If it weren't for Madame Julie and Leora stepping in, we would have never known that all of this connects back to the Thread Star from hundreds of years ago.
Using PCs to... It's too cruel. I can barely say it out loud. Such a heartless company.
Even though the Kingdom Guard's Operation Starstrike was a huge success, Thread Star somehow rose again. Not only cruel, but also cunning. They're preparing the Golden Vision. Maybe it's connected to Madame Julie's assassination. At least we caught Colleen, found out she's part of Threadstar's remnants, and know she definitely has an accomplice. They're the ones who attacked Madame Julie. She needed help to pull off the suitcase theft. Her alibi back then was just a trick. We underestimated her.
Ugh, one PC did the poisoning, the other one stole the suitcase, and they worked together so smoothly. They almost fooled us. Detective Nikki, who do you think stole the
I
suitcase?
have no idea.
Based on our findings, Tommy was held up by Colleen, and Benny was unconscious. Neither had time to steal it. Leora is Madame Julie's friend. She wouldn't steal it. And Mr. Leon had hallucinations near the scene and had multiple eyewitnesses confirm his innocence. So no suspects there either.
But Colleen didn't have any time either. That only leaves the Patchy PC, right? But she was the one who saved Madame Julie.
I'm a bit confused now. We must have missed some key information.
I thought we were gonna solve this
Because the
case,
Patchy
but
PC's
honestly,
identity and motive might be the key to all this. Let's hope the truth comes out when she finally wakes up.
I wonder how the Patchy PC's doing. Nikki, let's head to Prosperville to... check on her and Madame Julie.
okay. Patchy PC to wake up. Wake up! Give us the answers we need.
So that was you? I just told the guards what's happening. Threadstar's gaining momentum, but I was careless.
Leora, and that Patchy PC lady, what are you trying to say?
Hello, Kingdom Guards. I'm Scarlet the Seeker, former Kingdom Guard reporting in.
Miss Scarlet was a member of the Kingdom Guards. She's the one who uncovered Threadstar's plot, leading to Operation Starstrike. Also, she's Leah's mother.
Oh,
What? What are you talking about?
Let me explain. I discovered Fredstar's conspiracy all because of Leah. Leah was my daughter, a lovely girl. Unfortunately, she was sick and left me too soon. I always kept her little clothes by my bed, pretending she never left. I missed her dearly. Then one day, her clothes disappeared. A tiny piecey appeared in their place. She turned to me and called me Mama.
oh,
I thought this piecey was a blessing from the gods, so I called her Leah. I cared for her fabric, we played, and I sang Leah's favorite song, Small Flower Braids in... Ah, happy days. I always slept with a smile on my face. Until she vanished too. Gone without a trace, like she never existed. I looked everywhere, but never found her. So I started investigating all the cases of missing pieces, hoping to find a clue. That's when I noticed Threadstar. The Kingdom Guards took it seriously, and Operation Star Strike succeeded. Threadstar was seemingly gone, but I still wasn't able to find my dear Leah. No matter where I looked, I never saw her again. Later, I left the guards and died alone, still searching for my baby girl. I was then reborn as a PC. This broken pocket watch stopped exactly at the time Leah left. I wear it always. I swore on it. Whether whole or broken, whether it takes a day or 100 years, I will find my Leah.
so cute.
After a while, I began sewing pieces of the victim PCs onto myself, piecing together their memories to find the truth. I've followed those memories ever since.
Threadstar kidnapped Leah and turned her into... That's why you were so emotional seeing Leora. You were sensing Leah.
Yes, those memories confused my mind, but I will never forget Leah's presence. Leah, my little Leah, I miss you so much.
Wind blows soft.
I know. I followed Benny here because I suspected that over the decades, he's been helping Threadstar pick kidnapping targets.
Wait, so you think Benny is a member of Threadstar? That's why you attacked him?
Attack? I did chase him, but I didn't succeed.
How come...
What a liar. Benny wasn't at the fermentation zone his first day at the estate. I found him there, but that was early on the second morning.
So it could be Benny.
Wait, that's the day after the first poisoning case. A whole entire day after Benny claimed he was attacked.
His first day hiding in the estate, I couldn't follow him inside. The next day, I followed him to the fermentation zone, trying to catch him. I was distracted by a noise, probably one of his accomplices. He escaped, and I wasn't able to attack him.
The so-called attack was just a setup. I understand now. We need to catch Benny quickly.
Don't worry, Gordon asked Jenny to keep him locked up. Both he and Colleen have already been detained.
Unfortunately, the PC who attacked Julie used some forbidden power to strike from a distance. I didn't see them, so I can't be sure if it was Benny.
That's okay. You get some rest. I'll take it from here. I'm heading back to Ripple Estate to have a talk with them.
So many testimonies, huh? So what did we achieve so far? Ah, no, that's not it. Fun to play. Ah, okay. So I can do that for money now. What else I can do? That's it. Okay. Go to the temporary detention area in Ripple Estate. Where would that be?
Benny and Colleen are held in 2 nearby knock-knock cells. It also looks like the others found these shredded fabrics on Colleen, but she won't explain why she stole the suitcase. As
Huh?
thread, so, but I return in leave. Benny, no, the owner of the when I me, buddy had it.
They talk too much.
I think we already.
I'll go talk to them and be done with it. Come on. Okay.
You again? Detectives. Is it my turn to be treated like a suspect now?
Yes. Oof.
This is just a routine inquiry in the investigation, Benny. If you're truly innocent, I recommend that you cooperate fully and answer my questions seriously. Where were you when we were chasing Colleen in the Ripple wine cellar? Were you her accomplice in stealing the suitcase? If you have nothing to hide, why were you in such a hurry to pack and escape?
I had no idea you were chasing Colleen. How would I even know where I was at the time? As for stealing the suitcase, wasn't that after I was knocked out? I was hit by that jittery, patchy PC as soon as I arrived. How could I have had time to steal anything? If it weren't for Colleen and Pommy finding me, I'd be dead. You wouldn't even have the chance to suspect me here. Don't waste time on me. Go after that patchy PC! If she hadn't been chasing me around all day, I wouldn't have been in such a rush to leave. I'm sick of the endless threats, of a career that never goes smoothly. I want to go home. Is that a crime?
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought! Nikki, let's hit him with the evidence! Tear those lies to shreds!
I had no idea you were chasing Colleen. How would I even know where I was at the time? As for stealing the suitcase, if it weren't for Colleen and Pommy finding me, I'd be dead. If she hadn't been chasing me around all day, I wouldn't have been in such a rush to leave. Why are you showing me this? If she hadn't...
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought! Nikki!
Okay,
if it weren't for Colleen and Pommy finding me, I'd be dead. You wouldn't even have the chance to suspect me here. Don't waste time. Why are you showing me this?
Ah, come on. Can I just...
Colleen and Pommy, if she hadn't been chasing me around all day, I wouldn't have been in such a rush to leave. I'm sick of the endless threats, of a career that never goes smoothly. I want to go home. Is that a crime? Why are you showing me this? If she hadn't been chasing me around all day...
Ugh! This fluff bag's tougher than I thought! Nikki, let...
As for stealing the suitcase, wasn't that after I was knocked out? I was hit by that jittery, patchy PC as soon as I arrived. Why are you showing me this? As for stealing the suitcase, if it weren't for Colleen and Pommy finding me, I'd be dead. You wouldn't even have the chance to suspect me here. Don't waste time on me. Go after that patchy PC. Why are you showing me
come
this?
on.
You
Like, accept something, bitch, honestly.
This is just a routine inquiry in the Where were you when we were chasing Colleen in the Ripple wine cellar?
I had no idea you were chasing Colleen. How would I even know where I was at the time? As for stealing the suitcase, wasn't that after I was knocked out? I was hit by that jittery, patchy PC as soon as I arrived. How could I have had time to steal anything?
Benny, I'm afraid that what you don't know is that we've already spoken with that patchy PC you mentioned.
What? That's impossible. That thing can't even form a complete sentence. How could you possibly...
Miss Scarlet has finally regained her senses. She's not some evil PC like you tried to frame her as. In fact, it's the opposite. You're the suspect, and that's why she's been chasing you all along. According to her testimony, your alibi doesn't hold up. In truth, all that evidence was a lie you and Colleen came up with, wasn't it? If I deduced correctly, your arrival time in the abandoned district is accurate. Windy can confirm that much, so you couldn't have faked it. But everything after that? Completely fabricated. The day you arrived, you went straight to the Ripple Estate to meet up with Colleen and set your plan to steal the suitcase.
Colleen poisoned the detergent, and you stole the suitcase. She poisoned herself so she wouldn't be a suspect for the suitcase theft.
Exactly. After stealing it, you left the estate and met with Colleen in the
Plot twist,
fermentation
huh?
zone. She always said she had a habit of doing her research at night. But once you left the estate grounds, Ms. Scarlet spotted you again. Thanks to Cooleen's help, you managed to escape. After that, the two of you chose to stage a fake attack scene to frame Ms. Scarlet. That way, everyone at the estate would be on guard against her. She couldn't keep following you in the estate, and you had your unconscious-all-day alibi.
Now I get it. Even though Colleen and Pommy found you together the day before, the only one who claimed to have seen you unconscious there was Colleen herself.
In reality, you never went to the fermentation zone that first day. Colleen brought Pommy to find you on purpose, making her testimony seem credible.
That's quite a clever conclusion. But sorry, I'm just a failed talent scout. I don't get all the twists of this case, and I'm not interested in your detective games. I have no idea why that lunatic PC suddenly started spouting all this. The only thing I know is that she kept chasing and attacking me, and caused me a lot of trouble.
That's
If you insist on
suspicious.
believing that maniac and refuse to believe me, well then, I've got nothing more to say. Suit yourselves.
What do we do, Nikki? He still won't confess. If he keeps insisting Miss Scarlet is lying, we can't really prove otherwise.
I would rather believe Ms. Scarlet's testimony, but with both sides telling a different story, we can't use this as evidence to convince Benny. Let's talk to Colleen again. If we can prove she gave Benny false testimony, we can completely shatter their lies.
Okay.
So now you've sent a human and this little yellow furball. I'm not in the mood to talk.
Are you not?
Colleen, refusing to talk won't help. Since you had the guts to steal Madame Julie's suitcase, you should have been prepared for the truth to eventually reveal itself. Since things have progressed this far, you might as well cooperate and tell us your reasoning for stealing the suitcase. You're so gentle with the birds, so why stay loyal to a cruel organization like Threadstar?
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I got scared and hid for my own safety, that's all. I didn't steal anything. Little birds, Threadstar, I don't know a thing about them. I've heard the name Julie, though. Some kind of sovereign of Sexy? She delayed her trip. What does that have to do with me? You just show me this random I've heard the name Julie, though. Some kind of sovereign of Sexy? She delayed her trip. What does that have to do with me? You just show me this I've heard the name Julie, though. Some kind of sovereign of Sexy? She delayed her trip. What does that have to do with me? You just show me this random garbage and I've heard the name Julie, though. Some kind of sovereign of Sexy? She delayed her trip. What does that have to do with me? You just show
Hey, honestly, I hate you.
some kind of sovereign of Sexy? You just show me this
Honestly, like nothing. It's the fucking seeds.
So now you've sent a human.
Colleen, refusing to talk won't help. Since things have progressed this far, you might as well cooperate.
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fierce. Little birds, Threadstar. I don't know a thing about them.
The
You
seeds.
just show me this. Little birds, Threadstar. I don't know a thing about them. I've heard the name Julie, though. Some kind of sovereign of Sexy? She delayed her trip. What does that have to do with me?
I think I gave her that first.
You just show me. I've heard the name Julie, though. Some kind of little birds. Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I got scared and hid for my own safety, that's all. I didn't steal anything.
Eh, if
You
you-
just show me this. Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I. You just show me this Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chased. You just show me this.
Hate you.
So now you've sent a human and.
Colleen, refusing to talk won't help. Since things have progressed this far, you might as well cooperate and tell us your reasoning.
Steal a suitcase? Nonsense. You were chasing me so fiercely that I got scared and hid for my own safety, that's all. I didn't steal anything.
Ah. Colleen. Yeah, okay.
Those scraps were found in your possession. Still going to deny it?
Just some cloth scraps. I use them to test detergents. What? Is there a rule against bringing your own scraps to Ripple Estate?
If they were really just scraps for testing detergent, why did you keep carrying them while running away? Even when you were cornered, you still wouldn't let them go.
I'm a professional detergent bar owner. I have my reasons. Besides, you suddenly chased me. I didn't have time to think about what I was carrying. If you can't prove where these scraps came from, stop wasting my time. I hate repeating myself. Last time. Prove where the scraps came from, or stop the nonsense. If you can't prove where these scraps came from, stop wasting my time.
Colleen, does this piece look familiar? We found it near Madame Julie's suitcase at Golden Fields, the one you didn't manage to take. If we compare this piece with the scraps we found on you, it will prove they're the same fabric. Or do you need to see a lab report before you'll admit it?
I actually left a piece behind.
Looks like you just admitted to being the suitcase thief. Now, one more question. Benny was your accomplice, wasn't he? His so-called coma was just your cover. He was never attacked at all, was he?
And what does it matter if I am the suitcase thief? Give it up. I'll never tell you anything else. As for Benny, I'd never seen him before I came here. And I'd never bother faking evidence for him.
Hmm. What is that? Oi. Maybe I'll give this.
Why bother As for Benny, I'd never seen him before I came here. And I'd never bother faking evidence for him.
Oh, this. Okay.
Benny's notes say he often visits the Nightshade Lounge, the very one you own, Colleen. He even pays monthly tabs. A hands-on bar owner that goes as far as to personally test detergents, and even carries around test fabric scraps just in case. And yet you claim to never have met someone who's obviously a regular customer of theirs. What a liar.
How dare you?
That fool. Of all the things, how could he drop this page? Stupid. Utterly stupid.
It's over, Colleen. No denying it now. You and Benny were a team, poisoning the Dawn's First Light detergent just to steal that suitcase. Why? What is this golden vision? Why kidnap so many PCs? Why target Madame Julie? Don't you think enough PCs died already? Colleen, it's not too late. Tell us the truth, and we can stop more PCs from being lost.
Fine, I do know Benny. But just like you said, it's nothing more than a bar owner and a regular. I'd never risk faking evidence for a customer. And even if he came fairly often, I never liked that man. What a pretentious fool.
What do we do, Nikki? This is the most stubborn PC I've ever seen. She's still not telling us anything.
If she refuses to talk, we have no way to keep investigating. Momo, we need to find a flaw in her collaboration with Benny. Maybe we can start from here. Could Benny's journal page reveal more clues? We need to prove that his connection with Colleen goes beyond just a bar owner and a customer.
Damn it.
But we only have this single page, and it's all about Benny's work. There's nothing that shows any link to Colleen.
Back then, we thought Benny's notes were on the potential talent he was scouting. Now it looks like the targets he researched were probably kidnapping victims. Come on, we can't let them get away. Think carefully. How are we going to prove that the story about being attacked and discovered was actually a planned false testimony? I've got it! Colleen, could you please describe the state you found Benny in for us? If you are both telling the truth about what happened, both of your stories should match perfectly, right?
Didn't I already explain when I brought that PC back? Oh, you know I hate repeating myself.
I don't just want the broad story, I need the details. For example, what was the weather like that day? What scent of detergent did the fermentation zone smell like? And what condition was Benny in? Come on, Colleen. Answer these few questions and I won't bother you anymore.
Fine. That early morning. Actually, the very morning of the Dawn's first light chaos, I went to check the fermentation zone and saw Buttonfoot and a white glove coming from the wooden barrel house. The weather was just normal. The air carried the scent of aroma lily, which gave me a headache. As for Benny, I thought he was just a worker resting, so I didn't pay much attention. I had no idea it was him.
Then the next day, you brought Pommy with you, and he was still there. Pommy checked, and that's when you realized it was Benny, knocked out from the attack?
Correct. But you already know that, don't you? The morning after the poisoning incident, the weather was fine, and the air smelled of flight fruit. He was lying in the exact same spot, still unconscious. Just one blow to the back of the head, and he's out that long. How pathetic. Now, is that enough? Don't bother me anymore.
I haven't interrogate Benny again.
Come on, is this ever going to end? I want to go home, you hear me? Home!
Benny, we have one final question. If you can answer it honestly, then maybe you can go home sooner.
I see.
Please describe your experience of being attacked and knocked out, and when Colleen and Pommy found you. What was the weather like that day? What scent of detergent did the fermentation zone smell like? What condition were you in?
Oh, questions. Why so many questions? I already told you. I arrived that very morning when the Dawn's first light incident happened.
Okay.
It was still dark when I reached the estate. I got lost for a while before I found the fermentation zone, and then ran into that sneaky PC.
That doesn't add up.
As for the weather, it was pitch dark. Who knows what the weather was like? The scent? Probably something like wool fruit. Then suddenly she attacked me and knocked me out. As for the weather, it was... Oh, question. It was still dark when I reached the estate. I got lost for a while before I... Enough already! It was still dark when... Then suddenly she... Oh, questions. It was still dark when... As for the weather, it was pitch dark. Who knows what the weather was like? The scent? Probably something like wool fruit. I was really...
Is that all true? Because that's not at all what Colleen said. Take a closer look. Her account of the first time she saw you doesn't match yours at all.
What? It should match. I was just lying there unconscious and...
You noticed too, right? She said the fermentation zone smelled of aroma lily, but you said wool fruit. If I didn't know any better, I'd say one of you wasn't there.
I just got it wrong. It was a mistake.
Benny, don't you think it's a bit too late to change your story and say the scent was aroma lily? Aroma lily's smell is so distinct. No one would believe your side of the story now. The fermentation zone always starts releasing the scent of that day's ingredients after 3 a.m., but you and Colleen described completely different smells. If you're not lying, then how do you explain that?
No, I just made a mistake. I didn't... No, I never smelled anything. You pressured me into saying something, so I just blurted it out. Wait, I remember. I remember now. It wasn't past 3 a.m. when I arrived. I got to the abandoned district by 2 a.m., so I wasn't lost that long.
Maybe it's this one. No.
There's no way I would be foolish enough to say what I smelled was actually aroma lily. I'm not. Wait, I remember. I remember now. I wandered a bit after that, of course, but not for long. Then I saw that crazy PC's pocket watch. It read 2:30.
Okay. So it should be this.
You made a huge mistake, Benny. You keep trying to frame Ms. Scarlet, but you don't know her story, or the spirit and the sheer willpower behind her pursuit. That pocket watch was broken from the start. It's forever stuck at 11:18, the time Ms. Scarlet lost her daughter.
Broken? Always broken? Lost her daughter. No, I don't understand.
Her daughter was murdered by Threadstar. You couldn't have seen 2:30 on that watch, so you're lying. Benny, I suggest you confess. It's over, Benny. Time to admit you lied.
We already know your background. You're both Threadstar's villains, sent to the abandoned district to carry out the Golden Vision, right?
This is your last chance to redeem yourself. Tell us why you stole the suitcase, and why you tried to kill Madame Julie. And stop working for Threadstar.
Come clean and we'll go easy on you. If you're honest, you'll get a lighter sentence.
No. Prison? Impossible. I have no idea what you're talking about. What Threadstar? What about killing Julie? I don't know anything. As for the scent in the pocket watch, who knows? Maybe I just misread it.
You're just the type who won't cry until death's staring you right in the face.
What evidence do you have that proves I work for Threadstar? Show me. How can you verify that I helped Colleen steal the suitcase? You caught her, right? You should find the suitcase and the cloth on her. If so, then lock her up.
You're ruthless. Your ally doesn't matter to you at all?
Why should I care about what happens to her? I just want to go home already. I don't want to stay in this place for another moment. Go away, detective. Without solid evidence, don't expect to hear another word from me.
Nikki, looks like they're both refusing to cooperate. We should figure out our next move.
Discuss strategies with Momo. Okay.
Phew. These two are hard to deal with. They're starting to crack, but they still won't confess.
Don't lose hope, Momo. At least we know they're partners now. Benny's so-called attack probably aligns with my theory. It's just a story they made up. Threadstar must have sent a few members to the abandoned district to carry out the Golden Vision.
Well, what exactly is the Golden Vision? And why would they want to hurt Madame Julie so badly? What should we do now, Detective Nikki? Their lips are totally zipped. Not even a hint. How are we supposed to piece the story together when we have no clues at all?
Hold on. Like I've said before, no matter how perfect a crime seems, if you look closely enough, cracks will always show. Bad seeds only grow bad fruit. I doubt that we're going to get any more information from Colleen. She would rather confess to stealing the suitcase and accept being punished than tell us what really happened.
Colleen is a pretty tough cookie, you know that? I mean, even if I pulled out my razor-sharp claws, I don't think she would be fazed in the slightest. She's just that tough.
But there might still be a chance with Benny. He's desperately denying it, and he insists there isn't any evidence. But if we find solid proof, we might crack him. Unfortunately, the assassination attempt on Madame Julie has no witnesses, and it's hard to find clues from the Esslings. That route probably won't work.
Should we start with the missing suitcase case?
Yeah. If we can prove that Benny stole the suitcase during all of the detergent poisoning chaos, he won't be able to deny it. And if we can prove Benny's a member of Threadstar, identifying his motive, he probably won't have much of an argument.
Makes sense. Detective Nikki, where do you think would be the very best place to start looking for evidence? Your trusty assistant Momo is here.
Whether it's Threadstar or Benny, the PCs in the abandoned district might not be familiar with them. We'll probably find clues asking guests from Sichia. How about Liora?
All right, let's get going.
Crazy. Crazy. I thought we'll have solved it by now. Let's see. Arel Grove. Let's go. Oh, come on. Have to go back home. Oh no. Um. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
I'm not even gonna read all that. I'm just gonna.
Leo,
Yeah.
and me. Thank. It's when
Nikki,
Tommy.
I want to ask.
mix.
It's Tommy now. Turn around.
Write it all down!
That
Ha! Everyone.
Please.
Benny! They. Ever since. He.
sounds like.
Mr.
Ugh.
So Leon is down. Okay.
Oh, this world is even sadder than the drapes at the Backwater Theater.
Mr. Leon, sorry to bother you. Did you see Benny before or after the poisoning that day?
Benny? No, I didn't see him. Why? Do you think he was the one who stole the suitcase?
He doesn't honestly think that a few scraps of cloth will cover that broken face of his and hide his shameful past, does he?
You seem to know Benny's past well.
Of course! It all starts with my own glorious yet lonely past. A boy more fragile than an unfinished script. When he arrived in Sichia, his dreams were even bigger than the city. Even though he had already become a piece of living art, that era of foolishness trailed behind his shadow. On snowy nights, his monologues put the basement's hairband slugs to sleep. The applause that should have followed, lost along their way. Until one day, a kind gentleman gave him a gift, powerful enough to shake the world, whispering, "Wear it, wear it." He knew everything has a price. Nightmares, pain, reminding him of their existence. He went back to perform the fool's submission again and again, in hopes to awakening this ignorant era. But he fell, forever left upon the platform leading to his dreams.
Could that man be from Threadstar? Ugh. So they used everyone's dreams and it cost your life. But, what does this have to do with Benny?
Dear audience, don't be like those who know nothing of art, ready to tear away fate's every secret. Intermission time! Shall we have a little preview of Act 2? Look at you, such furious faces. Surely you've seen through the gods' twisted little trick. Such pitiful jealousy, too afraid to let the true starlight fall upon me. Sending that evil messenger, Benny, with fake generosity and kindness, politely selling costumes to me, all secretly marked with the price of downfall.
I mean, Benny was Cersei's only agent. I never suspected that he could possibly be one of the culprits behind selling all those stage costumes. This is truly shocking. And now it's clear. He really is connected to Threadstar.
This is exactly the evidence we're looking for. Mr. Leon, thank you for your help. I never expected that you too were hurt by Threadstar and never got to perform your solo show.
Poor thing.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's
The first step
fine.
on stage I make now is rehearsal. All in preparation for the fool's submission.
Okay.
Just wait
Nikki,
This,
but
you,
maybe. Then what do
Hopefully this is the last piece we need. Okay, where are we supposed to go now? To go more down. Go near the scene of the missing suitcase to look for Leora.
I think I was here. And then.
Leora, are you recalling what happened the day the suitcase was stolen?
Miss Nikki, yes. While you were all busy with the questioning, I just stood by doing nothing. I felt so ashamed. I thought that if I could recall some overlooked details, maybe I could help.
That's fine. In fact, we were thinking the same thing. We came to hear more about that day in detail.
Of course. As always, the first to receive the Dawn's first light that morning were the on-duty staff, so they would be able to quickly return to their posts. After I applied it and was about to head back, I noticed some staff were already showing symptoms. I had a bad feeling, so I ran here, hoping to meet Gordon. When I arrived, I saw Squeaky pressing juice there. She's usually really energetic, but at that moment she seemed unusually agitated.
If you say so, it really sounds like she must have already been hallucinating back then. She was talking about flying fruits, runaway bags, all sorts of impossible things.
At the same time, I saw Belford approaching. He carried a bunch of detergents, but was already unsteady.
It sounds like Belford was about to hallucinate too.
I wanted to help him, but I quickly started to feel dizzy myself, stumbling and bumping into him.
Oh.
Lots of detergent spilled. The smell was strong.
Aha. So it was an accident pretty much, no?
Oh, this must be the fragrant fireworks Belford told us about. What then?
Then I started hallucinating too. I can only remember some fragments. A yellow bullcat with two blue-purple horns, wearing a blue-purple jewel on his neck. Well, I thought the bullcat might charge. While dodging it, I bumped into a sack, and I think I may have cracked it.
Do you think that Bullcat could be Belford? I remember his yellow hat having two blue-purple patterns. Just a thought.
That's a possibility. Then, suddenly, I heard a loud shout ring out.
You'd rather have perfect wheat fields than accept the Barrisant I bring!
Something like that.
That has to be Mr. Leon. I think your version of this line is better than his original.
That was him. I was startled then. I saw the bullcat run away, felt danger was coming, and left quickly.
It looks to me like both you and Squeaky were scared off by Mr. Leon's shout.
When I came to my senses, I was at a remote water spot, soaked through, and there was no one nearby.
So that's what happened. We met the other witnesses Leora mentioned to us, but I can't shake the feeling that something is off. There should have been one more PC there, the thief. They couldn't have disappeared without a trace, but what exactly feels wrong?
Don't rush things, Miss Nikki. Maybe we can simulate an interrogation. Treat me like a suspect, find any inconsistencies in my story. Maybe the truth is
Another
hiding in
fucking
plain sight.
interrogation.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Ready, Miss Nikki? We'll start.
She's the guilty one. What the fuck is
Leora?
that?
Could you please describe again what happened nearby that day? Especially the part where you saw Squeaky and Belford.
Not a problem. When I arrived here, Squeaky seemed already caught up in hallucinations, pressing juice with wild agitation. Belford was on the other side, transporting detergent but already unstable. I tried to help, but felt dizzy and accidentally bumped into him, spilling the detergent. After that, I fully slipped into hallucinations and fought with an imaginary bullcat. Well, I think that was a mistaken vision of Belford. Later, I was startled by Mr. Leon's passionate performance. With Belford pacing around nervously, we both left the place. It seems consistent with my description. Miss Nikki, the real gap might lie somewhere else. Later, I was startled by Mr. Leon's passionate performance. With Belford pacing around nervously, we both left the place. It seems consistent with... Later, I was startled by Mr. Leon. Belford, not a problem. Not a problem. When Belford was on the other side, transporting detergent but already unstable. I tried to help, but it seems consistent. Belford was on... After that, I fully slipped into hallucinations and fought with an imaginary bullcat. Well, I think that was a mistaken vision of Belford. It seems consistent with my... After that, I fully slipped into... Later, I was startled by Mr. Leon's passionate performance. With Belford pacing around nervously, we both left the place. After that, Belford was on the other side, transporting detergent but all...
Got it. Leora testified that she bumped into Belford and accidentally spilled detergent all over the place. Since both of the hallucinating PCs left after that happened, there's no way they could have neatly arranged the detergents found in the corner. But last time we investigated here, we saw lots of organized detergent bottles near where they bumped into each other.
Someone stood the bottles back up, and that PC who did so is very likely the culprit. Miss Nikki, please let me examine these bottles. This one's scent... It's Benny.
Why do you think it's Benny?
I'm not sure you remember, but I mentioned when Benny was my agent, he was incredibly attentive, helping me organize clothes, even tidy my dressing table. Scripts I carelessly left lying around would be stacked neatly, and any makeup I may have spilled on my desk would be arranged just like these detergent bottles. I should mention, this detergent scent is the one Benny usually uses.
We often see Benny washing his hands. It seems he always carries detergent with him.
Yeah, although this fragrance he usually uses is quite common and very mild, when placed alongside these other nearly scentless detergent bottles here, you can still figure out the difference between them. Moreover, only this bottle has been slightly used, and the bottle's cap has an extra seal ring inside of it. That's Benny's signature.
Okay, so it's Benny.
Benny, that's definitely...
I mean, we knew it's Benny. We just needed, like... Wait. Conduct a mock interrogation with Laura again.
Ready, Miss
Come
Nikki?
on.
We'll start when you are.
Let me leave. Interrogation started.
This bottle of detergent with a different scent really was dropped by Benny. Oh, I see. In that case, there's still one suspicious detail. When Benny was looking for the detergent that he had dropped, he tidied up the spilled bottles by force of habit. But if he had the time and energy to do that, how could he have not taken the detergent he actually dropped?
Indeed. In his case, not having detergent is probably as bad as not wearing clothes. I think maybe he did take a bottle of detergent, just the wrong one. Miss Nikki, what do you think?
Oh, this.
This might not be related. I think maybe he did take a bottle of detergent, just the wrong one. Miss Nikki, what do you think? This might not be related. I think maybe he did take a bottle of detergent, just the wrong one. Miss Nikki, what do you think?
I have no idea.
This might not be related. I think maybe he did take a bottle of detergent, just the... Indeed. In his case, not having detergent is probably... I think maybe he did take a bottle of detergent, just the wrong one. Miss Nikki, what do you think?
Honestly,
I
yeah.
remember Belford mentioned that the only detergent he's been transporting recently is the super duper palmed detergent. It doesn't smell like anything, and matches the characteristics of these detergents.
I see. Since the bottles all look alike.
Even if Benny did grab the super duper palmed detergent by mistake, he probably realized it a long time ago. If he's already thrown away that bottle, we can't investigate further.
Maybe we can find supporting evidence from other testimonies. Have other witnesses seen anyone with a distinctive appearance in their hallucinations? Like how I saw a sack with a big tear.
Mm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Pommy?
There doesn't seem to be any description.
So it's not
Other
Pommy.
witnesses seen anyone with a distinctive appearance in their hallucinations?
Squeaky. Oof, that was lucky.
Squeaky said she saw a big sack split open after being scared by another noisy sack. Maybe what she actually saw was Benny, who got a big shock from Mr. Leon.
That's definitely possible.
So the truth has been right in front of us all along. We just didn't see it.
Great! Now we have both the detergent he dropped and the descriptions mentioned in everyone's testimony. Nikki, can we go interrogate Benny now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still a bit worried. Will these ambiguous pieces of evidence really make him confess?
They should. Honestly, you really stretched it.
We've seen that, babe.
Honestly. Really stretched it, honey.
Ready, Miss?
Wait a moment. Conduct a final mock interrogation with Leora. Okay.
Ready, Miss Nick?
I think the key is right here. How can we prove that Benny made contact with Madame Julie's suitcase?
To prove that, we need to find marks on the suitcase that only he could have left.
Suitcase then.
Madame Julie's suitcase is covered in dirt and scuff marks.
If Madame Julie saw it, she'd be upset for sure. But she carefully picked the fabric for this suitcase. It shouldn't be this fragile. Dirt or wear and tear. These might be the crucial clues to cracking the case. Benny definitely washed his hands with the super-duper pumped detergent he grabbed by mistake, but this detergent doesn't have any distinctive scent. Besides the scent, what kind of flaw could super-duper palmed possibly cause?
This one.
Alan once told us that Super Duper Palmed can amplify the effects of other types of detergent. So powerful that the estate won't even sell it to any outsiders.
That's especially true when it's combined with One Breath Bliss and One Wash Fresh detergents.
So that's it. Madame Julie's suitcase has always been maintained with One Wash Fresh, and that detergent has deeply soaked into the fabric.
That's why Gordon could make a special tracking reagent to help us find the suitcase.
But when One Wash Fresh is mixed with Super Duper Palmed, it becomes a detergent with
Okay, can we go?
Exactly. It's probably because he realized the fabric was getting damaged that Benny didn't dare keep cleaning. Otherwise, with his obsession for cleanliness, he wouldn't have tolerated so much dirt still on the suitcase. Leora, could you help think this through? With this evidence, is there any way he could still deny it?
Considering Super Duper Palmed is not officially sold outside the estate, this evidence is quite conclusive. If he were desperate enough to fight back, maybe he would try to claim the marks were there before the theft?
Julie's not on this. It's Julie's suitcase. Okay, nice.
This is it. This is the photo Palmy took when the choo-choo train delivered Madame Julie's suitcase. Look, the suitcase looks perfect here.
Those obvious wear marks must have appeared after this photo was taken. Miss Nikki, no, Detective Nikki, you did it.
Woohoo.
So this is what really happened that day. While everyone was hallucinating, Benny snuck onto the scene. No one knew that a new guest had arrived at that time, except for Colleen. After stealing the suitcase, Benny washed his hands out of habit, using the detergent he'd brought. Then, Mr. Leon shouted his lines, startling all the PCs. Leora knocked over Benny's detergent bottle. When he went to pick it up,
he couldn't help but organize the scattered bottles. But he took the wrong detergent, the Super Duper Palmed, the one that Belford was responsible for transporting. Then he left with the wrong detergent and the suitcase. The estate was chaotic during those few days, so no one saw the detergent bottles lined up in the corner. Later, because the suitcase was so dirty, he tried cleaning it, but didn't expect the reaction between Super Duper Palmed and One Wash Fresh already soaked into the fabric would wear the material down. Bad seeds only grow bad fruit. Eventually, he left behind a flaw.
Why did he choose this path? He cares deeply about his wounds, yet he joined Threadstar, tearing apart his own kind.
Leora, we still don't know how deeply Benny's involved. Let's talk to him first, before we make a call.
Yeah. Although he definitely helped steal the suitcase, we haven't found any other clear sign of wrongdoing. The ledger isn't his, and
Okay.
Prison. Even before.
Confirm marks on the suitcase with Alan. Okay.
Oh, by the Silver Gale. Isn't this the
Actually,
well,
so,
on both detergent? Definite? Who?
Momo?
Interrogate Benny again. So, where would that be? So it's down.
Here we go again. When will this end?
Benny, we've brought solid evidence this time. There's nowhere left to run. Tell us everything about Threadstar's plot.
No way. You're just trying to trick me. You really think I'd believe you? How many times do I have to repeat myself? I've got nothing to do with Threadstar!
This one.
A minor offender involved in coercive sales and forced rentals, sentenced to 100 years in prison with compulsory labor.
How? How did you find this? Don't bring that up. No!
You served Threadstar centuries ago, and we should believe you're not involved with them now? Benny, if you keep this up, you'll only end up back in prison, and for even longer next time. Why won't you confess?
No! An old newspaper can't prove a thing! It happened so long ago. How is that evidence? I never stole the suitcase, or tried murdering Julie. Colleen! She's the one who did it! Centuries ago, I had no idea that Threadstar's costumes were even made like that. I have nothing to do with them! Centuries ago, I had no idea that Threadstar's costumes were even...
Come on.
Centuries ago, I had no idea that... I never stole the suitcase, or tried murdering Julie. Centuries ago, I had no idea that Threadstar's costumes were even made like that. I have nothing to do with them! No proof? Centuries ago, I never stole the suitcase. Centuries ago, I had no idea that Threadstar's costume...
Oh, he's about to crack. Come on!
Centuries ago, I had no idea that Threadstar's costumes were even made like that. I have nothing to do with them! No proof. Centuries ago,
I'm gonna
I
lose.
had no idea that Threadstar's costumes were even made like that. I have nothing to do with them! I never stole the suitcase, or tried murdering Julie. Colleen! She's the one who did it!
Eh.
No.
I have no idea.
Here we go again.
Benny, we've brought solid
No way. You're just trying to trick me. How many times do I have to repeat myself? I've got nothing to do with Threadstar.
A minor offender involved.
How?
You served Threadstar. Benny, if you keep this up, you'll only end up back in prison. And for even longer next time. Why won't you confess?
No! An old newspaper can't prove a thing! It happened so long ago. How is that evidence?
This one.
No proof? Then let me go. You sure you want to imprison me for 100 years? No! An old newspaper can't prove a thing! I never stole the suitcase, or tried murdering Julie. Colleen! She's the one who did it!
Belfort's testimony. Well, okay, no.
I never stole the suitcase, or tried murdering Julie.
SusCookie, no.
I never stole the suitcase, or tried murdering Julie. Colleen! She's the one who did it!
Άντε ρε. Άντε ρε.
Julie.
Like, this is so fucking random.
Now, Benny, Madame Julie's suitcase has traces from the mixture of.
Ah.
Where did that super duper pommed come from? Actually, we've got another crucial piece of evidence. If a professional investigator examines you, they'll tell whether you're truly as clean as you claim. Maybe you ended up just as over clean as the suitcase after coming into contact with the same mix of super duper pommed and one wash fresh.
Enough! Enough! Stop talking about things I already know! I know I damaged the suitcase. I know I hurt the PCs. I know I'm an accomplice, but I've already tried to break away. Why can you just not let me go?
You fucked up. Bitch.
You've gone to prison for a century and still don't get it? A bad seed always bears bad fruit. Some mistakes should never have been made.
You don't know anything! What if that bad seed was just me being born? What if his dream was to be a perfect star, but an accident ruined his face? What if I was born from the nightmare wrapped in that damaged costume from such a disaster?
That seed wasn't bad. Even with that scar, you're still an excellent talent scout, helping a country girl step onto the stage. And your insistence on prop safety spared her from the same fate.
How? How did you know? Cersei?
Yes.
I've always wanted to ask her something. If I had not insisted on the original schedule that day, would she never have fallen?
She was doomed to die. She was investigating Threadstar's costumes and was targeted.
How come? No, I should have known. I rented those costumes. I just didn't dare to think about it. I always... After I got out, I was a ragged scrap with 100... So I told myself it was okay, that I was just a friend. I stole the suitcase, but I didn't want to think about what was inside it. I kidnapped the PCs, but I didn't want to see what happened to them afterward.
A crime is still a crime. No matter how you tried to dodge it before, this time you still bared your claws at Madame Julie and tried to kill her.
I didn't. I'm not qualified to do such an important mission. Colleen assigned my tasks. She didn't even tell me Julie was still alive.
Julie was still alive. Leora, do you remember that when we were investigating in the Ripple wine cellar, Colleen said that too?
She did. She seemed unaware that Julie faked her death.
The attack on Madame Julie. Could the real mastermind still be hiding in the abandoned district? We need to ask Colleen again.
She won't cooperate. She joined Threadstar to find her missing twin brother. That's the only thing she truly cares about.
Missing? What else do you know about Colleen?
She'd rather talk to birds than to other PCs. Maybe because she once had a celeb crow named Cece. She's always been closer to those birds than Pieces.
Cece? Could it be...
This scarf! Tommy said Mr. Simon and his sister once raised a celeb crow called Cece together.
But Simon is already...
Leora, would you be able to visit Tommy and borrow Mr. Simon's relics? I think we have a lot to discuss with Colleen now.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You'd better help her see things clearly. She doesn't need to live the way I did.
Okay.
There's just one more thing, Benny. The regret.
If only Leora had told Benny this
Final
sooner.
question,
Benny's done
Colleen.
so many bad things.
This again? Ask away. You're wasting your time.
That's where you're wrong. We've discovered something we'd like to show you. Tommy informed us this scarf belonged to a late senior columnist. He was on his way home, planning to give this scarf with its subtle bird embroidery to his sister. Because... they once raised a celeb crow named Cece.
Where is he? What do you mean by late senior columnist?
I'm sorry, Colleen. What Tommy encountered was a Piecey that had been born from that person's clothing. His name is Simon. We were able to locate his whereabouts within your ledger. I think this letter was meant for you. It's possible he may have taken on a new PC name to conceal his true identity, hoping to meet you again someday. But I'm sure that hearing that new name, it must have felt very unfamiliar to you.
I've been waiting for him to come home. I took my medicine. I took good care of Cece. I promised, even sick, I'd live longer than Cece. Longer than him. I wrote the newspaper letter to every address listed in our book. Later, I went knocking door to door. None of them knew. He'd gone too far away. I then became a PC. And my brother. There must be another PC born from his closet. I waited and waited for such a long time. I kept all of his clothes safe. But why, brother, why did you leave me all alone?
His strongest wish was to go home and see his sister. He only had the clothing he wore out. Why did you...
So many people walk the streets of Sichi and beyond. There are so many cities that are just like it. I won't be able to find my brother in all of that. Unless the outfit's finished. Whoever wears it only needs to stand on the stage and ask one question for me. That's all.
The forbidden outfit. So that's Threadstar's ultimate goal? That's absolutely crazy! You knew full well that it was an evil power. Beyond all that, you were fully aware that the PCs you ordered to be kidnapped had loved ones who would be devastated, their hearts broken because of your actions. You know that pain better than anyone.
To hurt others for your own desires. That's incredibly selfish.
Enough of this.
How cool, Chu. What was the reason?
I'm hoping you'll help us to expose Threadstar's plan.
The forbidden outfit is almost complete. Julie is a natural star, and the Golden Vision is aimed at using her as the final material. But I don't know who attempted to assassinate her, whether she actually died, or what the fabric I took was about. All I know is I was simply following orders to complete the mission.
So, you're telling us there's a hidden boss giving you orders? We've been tracking the culprit all along, yet they somehow saw through Madame Julie's fake death and responded right away. They couldn't have reacted so fast without being at the scene. This matches the plan between Madame Julie and Leora. Right here, in the abandoned district, lies the true mastermind behind all of Threadstar's evil plans. The problem is, we still can't figure out who they are.
No matter how many accomplices they have, we'll catch them all.
Great. Madam Ju-
Okay, I will leave it here actually. I thought this quest will be shorter, but I have to go unfortunately. It's fun. It's fun, interesting, but it takes forever, I think. I'll see if I will finish it on stream. Otherwise, I will just finish it off stream and be done with it. I don't think there's too much to it, but yeah, I will have to go. It's fine though, it's interesting and we solved most of it. So, all fun. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for